This is your no bullshit guide to colors and artifact. Let's begin. Starting with red. Red at its core likes to beef up their heroes in order to dominate the enemy through brute force and well-timed buffs alone. For example, Bristleback, an 8/0/12 hero that gains permanent armor, meaning the damage incoming is reduced after he kills an enemy hero, which in conjunction with his big stat line make him seemingly unkillable. To go with their impressive stats, Red has the ability to force enemies to fight with them with cards like Duel and Berserker's Call. Now Red is an excellent color to get started with as its raw power is easy to utilize, but the complexity and the lethality of spells / hero combo makes them viable enough to compete with huge magic spells that may fly from blue heroes, the fighting prowess of black heroes, or the creep of green heroes. Now Red's pure strength is also its downfall, as the huge buff Porcupine smashing through all of your heroes and eventually towers if not stopped is not exactly the image of subtlety, making cards like Coup de Grace, a black spell that insta-kills a hero, necessary to play against. Now Red has a strong early game presence that, if not utilized correctly, will falter hard during the late game as enemies start to gather responses online. Now blue is for those who like nuanced combos and big flashy plays with equally entertaining animations. A prime example of what blue likes to do are Zeus and Luna. Zeus has the premier spell Thunder God's Wrath, which basically hits all enemy heroes in all lanes for 4 piercing damage, which basically means ignoring armor. Just like in Dota 2 iteration, the spell is global and very powerful. Luna's ability is Lucent Beam, which every turn hits a random enemy for 1 piercing damage and gives a charge on a signature spell, Eclipse. Now Eclipse is the card for big spell damage. Eclipse reads, repeat 1 time for each charge. Deal 3 piercing damage to each enemy. This card, if you are able to build charges, is an excellent and effective tool for wiping the opponent's lane, opening up your view of their tower or ancient. Now blue, in exchange for heroes and creeps with their meager stat lines, has excellent forms of control and damage via its spells. Now blue really shines in the late game. Black is all about aggression and cunning incarnate. Black has the strongest hero kill potential of all the colors and benefits greatly from taking your enemy by surprise through cards like Coup de Grace, Slay, or Gank. Now Black has access to hands down the best way to get gold and artifact at the moment, with Payday, which will double the gold any amount you have currently, and Iron Fog Goldmine, which gives you gold after the combat phase. Black also specializes in Siege. Siege, like we discussed before, is a mechanic that will deal damage to towers when the hero is blocked. Phantom Assassin, who deals more damage when attacking the enemy heroes, also has access to Coup de Grace, and Solar Khan, who deals extra damage when attacking towers, and Bounty Hunter, who has a chance to deal extra damage and gives the enemy heroes 10 bounty when they die via his premier spell Track, are basically the core of what makes black heroes unique. Black heroes are the epitome of glass cannon. Their incredible damage is offset by their lowered health. Black is able to dish out but not take in most cases. They are weak to things like damage immunity from green or just pure armor and health from red. So consider black a glass cannon type of role, and they have a superior ability to other colors to take out the enemy heroes. Finally, we have green. Now green wants to have control of strong creeps like Thunderhides and Savage Wolf, heal and sustain its units with cards like Hand of the God and All-Seeing Eyes, Favor, and protecting the towers with defense and healing through cards like Restoration Effect and Rose Leaf Rejuvenator. Green is a great generalist color as they are able to do most things that other colors can do, but still have their own greenness about them. A good hero to look at for this is Chen. Chen has an active ability called Holy Persuasion, which allows you to take control of an enemy creep, giving green even more access to strong bodies to put in front of their towers. Chen's premier ability, Hand of the God, both fully heals each ally and gives them damage immunity for a round, which needless to say can be really strong when conditioned, especially in the late game. Now green is full of cards that buffs allies and creep and has access to the best improvements in the game, namely Salaman's Favor and Unearthed Secrets. Also special shout out to the beast of a card that is Ramesk Blessing. Green's power and weakness comes out in its versatility, being a sort of jack of all trades, and at the moment an artifact, and thus green is a force to be feared and respected. So summing up everything, red is basically for beating up stuff in melee, heroes that have the best stat line in the game basically, so axe, but overall weaker spells. Blue is the exact opposite of red, they have weaker bodies but ridiculously strong spells. Green is all about board control and ramping up quite quickly, and black mainly focuses on strongish cards which come at a drawback, so something like the Pact or Lich and taking out other heroes. And that's it. If you liked the video, then giving it a like won't hurt, and if you want to see more artifact content from me, be sure to subscribe as well. See you all across the board.